So, what's up guys? If you guys don't know who I am Motard Steve on YouTube. A motorcycle-based content creator for the last 3 years on the platform. To be completely honest with you, YouTube has been great. It's been a great outlet. It's been a place I could post my creativity stuff. In the beginning, it was a place where you kind of had like free reign. You could post whatever you wanted. With an extent, you know, stuff wasn't super strict. I mean, you could be as creative as you want, kind of talk about whatever you want. It wasn't that bad. You fast forward 3 years now in the future, and things have just gotten really bad as far as the censorship and everything that goes on with YouTube. Now, you know, usually if people want to like police what gets posted to YouTube and things like that, I'm fine with it. I get that they have to keep their advertisers happy, but there's a problem. It doesn't work. The systems they have in place do not work, and they are entirely too sensitive. There's not a human team behind these reviews, and they just now are exploring the idea of actually getting real humans behind to look at what this system's flagging. And it's gotten completely ridiculous. Full-time YouTubers are having to get part-time jobs because their ad revenue is getting stripped away from them. If your videos get ad restricted or demonetized, they're less likely to get suggested in searches, which means it's going to hurt your growth. So if you're a channel that does touchy subjects, maybe you have edgy humor, maybe you say some profanity every now and then, maybe you cover current events that not everyone wants to talk about, you know, the Vegas shooting, stuff like that, you know, tragedies. Maybe you're a news channel and you want to talk about this stuff because you know it's a hot topic. Chances are you're not going to do too well because YouTube is pretty much against anything like that. Pretty much YouTube is turning into a PG, G-rated type service. So that means anything else that doesn't really align with their morals and their values is pretty much just going to get blacklisted and is not going to have a good chance of growing on the platform. I'm not a full-time YouTuber, but at the same time, this kind of system affects me just as much as it does to big guys, but in a slightly different way. Me, I'm an up-and-coming YouTuber. My goal is not really to make money. It would be nice, sure, but my goal is to try to get to that point to where I can really grow. You know, YouTube's really not the place it used to be where you could easily grow and make something of yourself on this platform. There's just way too many hurdles. You know, the big thing that drew me to making a YouTube was the fact that it was kind of your own video expression. With very little limitations, you could kind of go out there and make the content you want. But now, and able to grow, be successful, and reach a bigger audience, you kind of have to play by YouTube's rules. That means cleaning up your profanity, maybe not making the jokes you used to make because someone might get butthurt by it, you know, maybe having to edit your content, like, oh hey, this happened, it's really cool, it will probably drive a lot of traffic to my video, but at the same time, YouTube's gonna ad restrict it and demonetize it, and then it's gonna just go down in ranking. And if you really think about it, it's just an uphill battle. The whole family-friendly mindset of YouTube is just really, in the end, going to stifle creativity and hurt people's artistic expression. You know, you mean I can't say fuck on YouTube because someone will get mad, but what if it adds an emotional, like, sensation to whatever's happening? What if it enriches the experience that is happening on camera? Well, I can't say it because YouTube says it can't. You know, and a lot of people will probably have the mentality of, oh, well, you shouldn't really get paid to do YouTube anyway. It's not even a real job. You're right, guys. It's not a real job. It's probably the easiest thing on the planet. I mean, that's why everyone's like a big YouTube star. It's just so easy to do. And I mean, if that's your mentality, if you think someone like me who puts time and effort into going out, filming stuff, to entertain, to educate, and just generally have something to give to people to enjoy, if your mentality is I shouldn't earn anything from that, then you don't have to join this Patreon. You don't have to support me on Patreon. You can keep on watching my videos as they are on YouTube. That being said, my videos are as they are on YouTube. I have to kind of play by the rules when it comes to YouTube and their whole SJW family-friendly type content. Back in the day, you know, I used to make all kinds of messed up jokes, used to make all kinds of funny, edgy humor in the middle of my videos, and it's something I don't really do anymore, simply because it's just not worth the risk of going through the hassle of getting videos ad restricted and demonetized and The big problem for me isn't the money, but it's the fact that when you get demonetized, your videos just... YouTube doesn't care. They can't make money off of it, so why would they advertise it? Why would they suggest it to people? That being said, though, making all this content does cost money. For instance, the camera I'm filming on, paid $300 for. This mic, paid like $100 for. You know, putting gas in my bike, keeping up with the maintenance on it, buying GoPros, stuff like that. I have a lot of money invested into this hobby of mine, and honestly, I want to take it further. I would like to make it to one day to where it could be somewhat of a part-time gig for me, because I'm really just that passionate about it. But honestly, financial wise, I can't do that. I can't pay the bills and dedicate as much time as I want to this without getting some kind of financial gain out of it. With that being said, you don't have to support me on here. There will be no beef if you don't. You can continue to keep on watching on YouTube like you have. But if you're someone who's generous enough and understands the struggle of creating content, all I'm asking is $1 a video. Simple. $1 a video, and you can cap it to whatever you want. If you want to cap that at $1 a month, $1 a month helps so much more than you guys would know. With YouTube ad restricting videos left and right, there's some videos that get lots of views, but most of those views happened while their crappy system ad restricted it, and I'm lucky to make like two quarters off of it, you know, and I'm lucky to make even $1 off it over the whole thing's life. But if you guys do choose to support the channel, not only do I thank you so much, you'll get a lot of perks to it. As you can see down in here in the reward tiers, there's a lot of perks you will have. You know, one thing I want to do for 2018 is I want to start giving back to the fans more. That means giveaways, gear giveaways, stuff like that. You know, if this garners enough support to where I can really like justify it financial wise, I want to give away stuff to my fans every single month. And I don't mean just like a sticker or something like that. I mean like legitimately cool stuff like MX goggles, gloves. If we get enough supporters, hell, maybe a helmet, something high dollar. You know, if I can justify it financial wise and I have the money for it, I want to give back to the people that have made my channel as awesome as it is. You know, we'll have exclusive Patreon only streams. We'll be able to hang out, do face-to-faces like this. You could sit here, you could ask me anything, we just chill, you know, something you don't get to do with a lot of creators, because plus YouTube's notification thing's really not the best. Sometimes comments get lost. I have tons of people that ask me questions, I'll answer them, and they don't think I ever reply back to them, and I'll get the same guy replying to another video, hey, you never answered me last time, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I did, just, I guess you didn't get the notification because YouTube's stupid. So, you know, you can cut through all that bull crap and just have a direct line of contact through streams and the Discord server. I got a buddy that's helping me run a Discord server. That's going to be awesome. We're going to have all different kinds of little chat rooms and voice chat channels and stuff like that. And I even want to probably put my personal Steam account in there. So if you're into PC gaming and stuff like I am, we can play some games, man. We can hang out and play some games together like I've did in my gaming streams before. I've invited subscribers on, and we've played games together in the live stream. You know, and if you have a YouTube channel or something and you choose to support this Patreon, you know, I'll have a little banner that goes across every video with all my Patreons. So it's kind of like you're getting a little mini shout out every single video. That being said, though, I don't want to sit here and try to like bribe anyone into giving me anything, because at the end of the day, I'm going to keep doing this regardless. This is just a way you can support, and it really does help me out, and it definitely will better the channel. The more revenue I can generate off the channel, the more money I can put into the channel. That means better gear, upgraded cameras. I'm still running a GoPro Hero 3. Think of how much better the videos will look if I start running like a GoPro Hero 4 or a Hero 5 or something like that. Something that I could possibly justify through fan funding. Thank you guys so much for hearing me out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.